Hey guys, it's Bob, No Rush Homestead. I'm back in the shop today working on the mother-in-law project, quote unquote. I'm trying to get that pantry going again. I worked on it a little bit the other day, had a meeting, been working. I was on shift yesterday, just trying to get back on it, get some stuff done. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to work on getting the shelves cut. I want to do a middle shelf. What I'm going to do is I've got the top, and then the bottom, all the sides, everything screwed permanently. What I want to do is I want to do one solid middle shelf. That way when I put the backing on, it should be able to hold good all the way through. And then I think I'm going to do adjustable shelves in between the top and the bottom. I'm kind of winging it here, playing it by ear. So I know for sure I'm going to do the one permanent one. I'm not for sure that I'm going to do all adjustable ones. I think that's what she wants, but I want this to be rigid enough to hold the weight she's going to put on it with canned goods and stuff, and I don't want it to become an issue. So now I'm going to rip this board down, get you guys set up here. All right, I've got it already set at the width that I need. Double check here. Remember, measure twice, cut once. Don't ruin expensive lumber. All right, here we go. Alright, got that ripped. My mess that I'm creating here. Now we'll move over to the miter saw. Cut that. Ooh, about dropped you. Hang on. Ooh, easy. You guys all right? All right. Now I gotta cut that. Just clean up a little bit of the edges. Like I said in the last video, but I'm just using pine. She wants to paint this. I think the back she wants to paint with the magnetic paint, I believe she said. Alright, so we got that ripped and cut to length so it'll eventually fit in there. So let me get it set up in my Craig jig and we'll get back on it in just. Alright, so now kind of just looking at the board, seeing which side I I like best which one I want to be on top. Then I'm going to put my pocket holes on the one that I want on the bottom. Clamp it in. Drill it. That's the first one. All I'm doing is just squaring it up with the side. Drill the second one here. There's two of the pocket holes. I'm going to do on the other, two more on the other side. Sounds like my battery's about ready to die. You guys forgot to tell me to put on my safety glasses. It's your fault, not mine. I had them on my head. You were supposed to remind me to put them on. Alright. See if my battery has one more hole in it. Come on, baby. Alright, switch batteries, because that is not going to finish. Hopefully my other one on my driver's not dead. Much better. But then, I gotta take it out of my drill, put it back in my driver. The frustrations are real. Alright. So there's the pocket holes. To fasten it securely to the middle. Over here. So I'm going to have to adjust things here. Alright, so in order to do this, I'm going to move some stuff. The battery. It's just going to end up in here. I want it centered on that. It's going to be a 1/4 inch off the bottom. Clamp off. this set up here. So what I'm doing is I'm setting up my jig. I've got it so I'll clamp to that one, set the board in there at center, then put the board in, there, and be able to screw it. But I'm going to try to get something to fill that space so it's not, have something solid to set it on. So let me see what I got in my toolbox here. All right, I think I got it figured out. So I got it jigged in here, got it tight. It's going to be just a 1/4 inch down for my backing. Now I'm going to see if I can drill upside down. I don't know if I'm talented enough. Well, that one worked. Get it lined up. There's that one. All right. Now come over. Make sure this one didn't move any. It did just a little. Before I put the second one in, double check here. Good. Can't do anything with my left hand. I'm not coordinated enough. There we go. Fill all those screws. Put the lid on those. Get those out of the way. All right. Let's see. Okay, what I did is I laid out where my casters are going to go. I'm going to have swivels on one end and straight standard ones on the other. I wanted to get those laid out, so I'm going to mount those now. I'm just going to pre-drill some starter holes so I don't split any of the wood. Without going all the way through. All right, so those are the starter holes. And I'm not going to take them tight with the impact. Move them away. I'm going to hand tighten them just to make sure I don't split anything out. And this will be the back, where the backing's going. So I did get a caster that has a brake on it, and that'll be on the open side. If she chooses to, like, put the brake on when she's loading the shelves after canning or whatever, or shopping. Don't believe my mother-in-law cans anymore, but you know, benefit of the doubt here. Maybe she'll take after her daughter and start canning again. There's those swivel ones there. I'm going to do the solids. In the back here. Line those up. Defective screw. The head is full of material. Can't use that one. I'm going to leave these just a little loose because I want to make sure they're square when I go to tighten everything up. Granted, she's not rolling it a long distance or anything, but I don't want the wheels to be fighting her on it. The casters should be square to roll properly. So how I'm going to square them. I'm just going to take this along. Good. Just hand tighten everything. Could have ran that one a little further with the driver, but make sure nothing moves. I think this one is already kind of tight. Same thing with this side. Square. Mix that one up just a touch. There we go. All right, so there's the casters. 2 straight ones and 2 swivel. Should allow her to be able to maneuver it. The sticker's driving nuts. So, there's that. Let's see if I can stand it up without causing an issue. And there we have it. So, again, this is going to be the back of it. But you should be able to roll it out, load it, and roll it back in to the fridge. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to do a little cleanup and then I'm going to start working on the back. I've got to cut it to length and then I'm going to rip it. Try to save as much material as I can. With the plywood, it's not cheap anymore. But that's what I'm going to work on now. So there's going to be some layout and taping so I don't splinter it. And so I'm going to get it ready, and probably all I got on this video today. So thanks for stopping on, clicking on it and stopping in. Appreciate it. Please subscribe and like our videos, and we'll see you next time. Be safe.